Mishko Pognon, Queen Adishnikas Mungdodam. Hi, everybody. It's Sandy Boucher once again. I'm Red Thunderbolt Woman of the Loon Clan, a proud member of Satan River First Nation in Northern Ontario, and I'm here once again to expand on personal power principle number 6. Once again, I just want to say thank you for allowing me into your space, into your home, wherever you are watching this video, whether it's on Shaw Spotlight, on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. You can find me absolutely everywhere. I love sharing these principles with you because it really reinforces the power and the wisdom that is found in Indigenous teachings. I am an Anishinaabe. I am an Ojibwe woman, and all of these personal power principles that I created are based in my teachings, inherited from my mom and reinforced by so many amazing elders. So before I get into today's little bit of information, I want to remind you once again what principle number 6 is, and here it is. Give others time to get used to you. They have never met anyone like you before. Give them time to adjust. Now, last week I told you about that business networking party that I go to every year or did before COVID, and how in the beginning I was totally intimidated. They had never met anyone like me, they didn't know how to react to me, and how now they welcome me with open arms and I react the exact same way to them. I gave them time to get used to me, and now it's all good. I'm still incredibly different from them, but we're used to each other. Now, this week is super important, simple, but important. And I smile when I say that because my elders always say wisdom is always simple. We make things complicated. So, what I wanted to share this week is when you're giving people time to get used to you, there's a really important ingredient in this recipe, and that is your authenticity. If you're pretending to be something you're not, if you are changing with the wind and the seasons, and I'm not talking about personal growth, we should all be growing, but if you are changing who you are and what you stand for, how is anyone ever going to be able to get used to you? Because you're different. Now, I'm incredibly different from the woman I used to be, but I've always been authentic. The principles that I live my life by are as valid today as they were back then. I may be more confident. I may understand myself a lot better, but I'm still that woman. I wasn't pretending to be something I wasn't. So, and again, we all go into those places where we're new and you're trying to be confident. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the facade, people who pretend to be outgoing when they're really introverted, people who pretend to believe in what you believe, and that's not their values at all. And you can find out what they really believe by going and checking out their Facebook page. Be careful before you do that. You may not want to see what you see. Trust me, I know that one. Allies often show their true colors when they don't think anyone's looking, or if they think they're just among their closest friends. If you're an ally 24/7. Simple. So once again, authenticity is everything. And by the way, that brings me to this week's workbook. For those who follow me and are on my email list, the booklet this week is going to include a list of values that actually Brene Brown uses, and I'm certain a lot of you know who that is. And she does an exercise in her Dare to Lead book where she gives you this long list of values and asks you to come up with your top two. It is not an easy process, but once you do, then they're your guiding light. They're your North Star. You will know what to do and how to enjoy your life from now on. For example, my top two values. Wow, I need more coffee this morning. My top two values are authenticity and bravery, being true to myself so that others know who I am, and being brave in that pursuit, sharing my opinion, speaking my truth, not out of disrespect, but to be authentic, to share with people what I believe and what I don't believe in when I see something, especially if it's going to harm other people. So, by living a brave, authentic life, it allows me to enjoy my life because I'm living up to my own values. Now, those may not be your values. I'm certain you value authenticity and bravery, but there might be something else on the list you value even more. Family is a huge one for a lot of people. So, I'm going to give you that list and give you the instructions to do the exercise because if you're going to give people time to get used to you, you need to know who you are. Personal growth allowed, but that core, who are you? Because the world deserves to know how absolutely amazing you are. Just before I go, one more time, here is this month's number 6 personal power principle is give others time to get used to you. They have never met anyone like you before. Give them time to adjust. We are coming close to the end of the month. Next week, I'll tell you about, give you hints and clues and tips and tricks on how to pass this teaching on to those you love. Until then, take care of you. I love you. Bye bye.